This is Robert Anton, robertanton.com, your singer, songwriter, actor, author, poet signing on. I said I was going to come in at about 2 o'clock, and I'm cooking. It's 2 p.m. I'm cooking breakfast, okay? So I'm a little ashamed, but not really. Little ashamed, but not really, because I've been up since about 9 o'clock. But I've been doing my social media. I've been posting. I had to do some yoga. I laid in the tub to relax my muscles a little bit. So, you know, it's been an interesting. I was on the phone with a friend for a while. So it's been a productive morning. So I'm not really ashamed or anything like that. But I also actually, you know, I said I didn't have breakfast. I had a bunch of apples, so I made some apple juice with my juicer. You see my juicer? There's my blender. I work these babies hard. So I had some juice with some ginger. I cut up some ginger and had a fresh juice this morning, and I'll be sipping on that all day. And so, yeah, but it's time for me to have some food, and that's what I'm doing. I have a few videos that I want to make today. I'm having some chorizo. We're gonna have a mukbang, I guess. I'm having some chorizo with some eggs. The eggs have red peppers and onions and a little cayenne.
10-10 wins at 92.3.
10-10 wins. You're my favorite.
I need to know the weather, news, and traffic.
So we getting this party started on a Saturday night. We getting it together. Because I ain't got nothing that I have to do today. It would generally be a gig day, but the season for the gigs is right now, always, every year. But it will be coming back in a few weeks, hopefully. You never know. I mean, you never know. I have gigs in June and July so far.
You may only have to pay back a fraction of what you owe, even if you have that credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000.
I should have some grits, but I'm not going to have grits today. I had grits yesterday. I'm going to put a little honey on the toast.
You can now take advantage of this.
It's rye toast.
As the cost of living continues to skyrocket. To check what debt reduction you may qualify for, call 800-885.
And that's going to be my light
800-885-8877.
breakfast.
Again, that's 800-885-8877.
Attention homeowners in New York, New
I'm pretty
Jersey.
sure for lunch,
You looked at your insurance policy lately?
I'm going to have
The company that brought you affordable rates to your
I have some baked mac and cheese I made the other day and some candied yams. And I got some beets from the store yesterday, and I have some green salad. So that's probably what I'm going to have for, it's going to be supper now that breakfast is so late. So it's probably going to be supper.
Or call us at 718-863-2525
An early supper.
for a complete review of your homeowner's policy. Your home is the most important.
Hey.
For more than 40
Tomorrow is
years,
daylight
East Coast
savings
Auto Club has
time. Let me
assured
check my.
thousands of satisfied customers.
Okay, you can quiet
So
down.
what are
You can
waiting for?
shh. I'll be listening to the news in the morning. I usually listen to Democracy Now! And then I turn on 10-10 Wins and listen. If there's new music that I want to listen to, I'll do that. I've done that already today. But Eurovision is happening, and some people are like, somebody trying to call me back. Oh, I can't talk to you right now. We were talking. What's the matter? What happened? Okay, he gonna have to leave a message. But because I'm on live, and I don't know what's gonna happen to my phone on live, and plus they might want to talk about something that I don't want to be talking about while I'm online, so I can't answer that. But what was I talking about? Oh, okay. So Eurovision. Some people are boycotting Eurovision this year, you know, because of Israel. But like they didn't boycott last year, the year before, but they're boycotting this year because of Israel. I don't know. I'm not really boycotting. messages. Now it disappeared. I'm not really boycotting. I'm watching the performances and stuff like that because I mean, you know, everything is everything. You can't always cut everybody out, you know, because of what's going on in their country. Because if they would, there'd be a lot of people cutting out Americans for what's happening in our country. So I'm not going to go too much, you know, into that right now. Performers and musicians often express themselves, their independence through their music. So that's my justification, and that's what I'm sticking to. And that's what I'm sticking to. I'm trying to pull up the site so that I can see what's going on here with my live. Make sure I'm in the right place. Make sure it looks good. You know what I need? I need some light, right? I need some light. There's some light. What you want from me? Hey, and we're gonna play some Robert Anton music in the background and have a little mukbang for my breakfast / brunch. People call it all kind of stuff. If that's the first meal of the day, for me, it's breakfast. Because you know what? For my breakfast / okay. Because you know what? It's break fast. You're breaking your fast. So if I'm not breaking my fast until I have my breakfast, then it's breakfast, even if I have it at 5 o'clock in the evening. That's my justification. But for you that believe that it's like brunch because it's so far in the evening, for brunch, I just made like some eggs with some vegetables in it, some chorizo, which I'm in a Latin neighborhood, so chorizo is something that I really discovered up here and I really love. And then I'm just having some rye toast, a simple breakfast. Rye toast with a little honey. I didn't make any tea yet. I'm going to make some tea. But I did make some apple juice, let me tell you. I made some apple juice in my juicer. I don't want it to fall out. But that's like real apple juice, right? And it's like the whole apple. I juiced the whole apple, including the skin, with some ginger. Does that look good? It looks good to me. It tastes delicious. If you've never tasted pure apple juice, not like from the store with preservatives and stuff like that, baby, let me tell you, it's a night and day difference. You still get all the sweetness, but like you don't get any of the, again, preservatives and the added colors and all that good stuff. All right, so I'm online right now. Let me see what time it is. I think I'm gonna stay on here till like 2:20, maybe 2:30. People were asking when I was going live. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go live at 2 o'clock. So let's see if they roll through. Usually I just jump on when I feel like it, right? But I made here sure to be here at 2 o'clock because I said I'm gonna be here at 2 o'clock. You don't gotta be so loud because they're gonna make me get louder. Okay, that's better. You can still hear it, but it's not overpowering me. So what did I post today? On this channel, I posted a duet. And it's not me duetting, it's me wanting you to duet with me. And I did everything. I did the piano work. I put up the lyrics for you so you could do it like karaoke. And I put the color so that you know what color you're gonna be able to use. So please go and duet that video. But also, if you're not a singer or you're not someone that believes that you have a good enough voice to put it up on the internet, send it to some of your people that you subscribe to or some of your followers that you know are singers, old or young, and say, hey, you should duet this. Because it's a brand new song, it just came out last Friday. It's Bruno Mars, which is probably gonna get like 1 billion views on his video, on his original video. It's probably gonna be nominated for, Song of the Year or something like that. There's a good possibility. So, it's good content. something that people can find and come back to again and again and again. Plus, we'll be doing a little collaboration. So, kind of cross-posting for each other and stuff like that. Let me see, somebody said something. Hello, 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 how are you? 2 o'clock, I made it. We had a date, right? I'm doing wonderful. I feel wonderful. Rested. I went to a card party last night. We didn't end up playing cards, but we did watch Drag Race and the Untucked, and had chit chat and we had food. I took some Wingstop, and then here they bought some pizza, and it was about half a dozen of us. Hung out, talked, watched the show, enjoyed each other's company. I left at about 12:30, about midnight, a little after midnight. And as I was leaving, someone else was coming in. So the party don't stop. Okay. They were gonna be partying for a while. And the host was expecting a few more people to come up. But they come too late for me. I mean, last week, again, I said I was there till like 7 in the morning. I didn't get home till 7 in the morning. But that's only because we were playing cards. And I could play cards until 20 in the morning. Until noon the next day. I love to play cards. I'm a card fiend. When it comes to spades, bid whist, bridge, which I haven't played so much lately, but I'm a card fiend. I am having, this is a little mukbang today. This is my breakfast at 2 p.m., right? So I'm having eggs with a little vegetable in it. I'm having a chorizo and a little rye toast with honey. This is to start my day. This morning I juiced the apples with some ginger, and I've been sipping on that while I'm making videos and posting videos. I wasn't really making videos today. I was more like posting videos that I already made. Already ready to go. I made like one original thing, but it's a CapCut video. And I have another CapCut video that I want to make. But I also there are 2 dances that I want to do today. Baby boy, oh my God, congratulations, congratulations, the new mommy in the house. That's so wonderful. Yes, yes, yes. Now you have about 18 years of joy and sadness. Joy and pain, sunshine and rain. Yes, God. But that's okay. I hear that it's very worth it. I hear. Because I do not want to be a parent. I don't want to adopt. I don't want to have no biological kids. I'm good with nieces and nephews. That is good enough for me. And they are pain sometimes. A real pain. They only text or call when they need something. Very selfish. Forget my birthday. Don't drop me a card for Christmas. And they still want gifts and presents. Like what? Y'all don't know y'all uncle. Y'all uncle needs attention too. And you forget my birthday, I forget yours. Especially once you like 12, 13. And I think it's the parents' fault too. Because you should be telling your children, did you write your uncle? Did you call your uncle? Did you text your uncle? Now you know he evil. You know if you forget his birthday, you ain't gonna get nothing for your birthday, right? Oh, he crying. He's probably so happy, so overwhelmed with joy. Unless you locked him out again. Did you lock him out again? Just evil. Children are evil. But I'm their favorite uncle. So I guess that stands for something. Well, no, I'm not really the only uncle. My older brother passed a few years ago. But my younger brother has other brothers, half brothers. So they do have other uncles. But now that I'm out of the city, I think they see their other uncles more than they see me. So maybe I'm not their favorite uncle anymore. Maybe that's why they forgot about me. Well, you can't do nothing about that. Your body is swollen. Why is it swollen? Well, I don't need to ask that question. Okay. That was almost a stupid question that fell out of my mouth. I kind of know how this thing works. I was only going to have half of this chorizo, but it's so good. And I don't know if it's the eggs, I'm sure, because I have cayenne in my eggs. But I feel that little burn at the back of my throat. Oh my God, I love that. The cayenne pepper. I love that feeling. Burn off all that mess, any problem that I'm having, please. And I was drinking last night, but I was mostly having red wine. I think I might have had one diluted shot. Some Sprite with some vodka, I think. But I mostly had red wine. We had cookies, we had Oreos, and some other cookies they had. We were having a good time. Your husband cooking some lunch? Ah, good for him. I already know what I'm having for lunch because I have leftovers. But I think lunch has just turned into supper if I eat about 6 o'clock. Yeah. Feeling good. I have cookies here too. I be munching on. I try not to keep a lot of junk food in the house, but I do like to have like just a little taste of something sweet before I go to bed. So I usually have something like this. I have some cookies. I have the frozen cookie dough, so I can make 2 or 3 cookies and have them. I love them fresh out of the oven. I have that. I think over there I have in my little snack station, I have like some pretzels and maybe some, I don't know what else I have. Maybe a bag of chips, some kind of chips. Ruffles, I have some Ruffles, I know it. What else sweet do I have in here? I bought some salsa. I did have some Tostitos or whatever that stuff is. Tortillas, not Tostitos, tortillas. But I gotta get some more tortillas. Pork chops and rice, mac and cheese, fish, ribs, rice, chicken, and corn. You cooking all that? Fish, ribs, rice, chicken, and cornbread? No, y'all ain't having all that, is you? For lunch? I'm coming over. I'm on my way. By the time I get to Hawaii, I should be good and hungry. Or are you still in Hawaii? That's a lot of food. Y'all probably cooking for the next few days though then, if you're cooking that much. It just got so good to me. I'm eating with my hands. Yeah. Just a taste left. Just a taste left. I got one bite of each thing left. Quite good. Then I'll make me some hot tea. And after I finish the live, I'm gonna make at least 3 video ideas that I have. And I have so many. Look, I have pages and pages of video ideas. Pages. And page. Well, no, that's my song list. Let me see. And pages. Don't take my ideas, y'all. Y'all gonna stop the screen and take my ideas. Go ahead on. If you feel like it, do them. Cause I think half of them I'm not gonna end up doing. But what I think I want to do over the next few weeks is just like go through the list and like make 1, 2, 3. And then maybe a few days later, make 1, 2, 3. A few days later, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What? That's a whole week. Oh, the baby boy in your arms. That's so sweet. Are you sleeping at all? But I said I was gonna I'll make this one video, and it's about it's a meme, but it's gonna be about daylight savings time, about losing that hour of sleep. And then I have 2 dances I want to do. One is really, really quick, but for some reason, so many people are going like viral with it. Mind you, I got 47,000 views doing it on my It's Our Anton channel. It's so easy, but like people are still doing it like crazy. So I'm like, okay, I might as well do it again and post it up. I mean, people literally getting hundreds of thousands and millions of views doing this little dance. And it ain't nothing. That's it. That's all there is to it. But whatever. I'm here for it. If it helps people discover my page, if it brings people in, and I'm enjoying it, optimal thing. I have to also be enjoying it. And I do like it. I enjoy it. It's quick. It's easy. And the music is fun. Then I do it. Let me see. Oh, Lord Jesus. I feel good. Now I feel good. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I knew that I would, y'all. I feel good. Ow! I knew that I would. So good, 'cause I got food. While my music is playing in the background. I'm all the way back in the weeds over here. The baby boy sleeping at home. The boy is mine. The dadgum boy is mine. All right, so I have finished breakfast. What time did I say I was getting out of here? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? Is it time to go? Is it time or no? Okay, 10 more minutes. So let me see. We're at 25 basically, so 35. Because I said I'm going to stay in here until, well, I said 12:20. Or 2:20. 12:20. 2:20. But I'm going to be in here a few more minutes because I got to go make some tea and all that good stuff anyway. There ain't no reason for me to sign out when I'm doing all that. So I might as well just go ahead and stay on here for a few more minutes. What the going? How y'all doing? Who's in the house? Who's in the house? We got Hawaii in the house. Who's in the house? Yeah. I never made that song, right? Who's in the House. But the way it came about was I was at the Winter Music Conference, which is a big conference for house music heads, and all the DJs are playing in different places around South Beach. And like most places, you can literally just walk right up to them because they've got like a table set up in a hotel lobby, or, you know, and I had a song out. You see in all my dances and stuff like that, there's a vinyl there in the back with the red middle. That's my original song that I have with a DJ out of France. It's called Can You See Me? And so we were promoting that record. Well, he was promoting the A-side. I was promoting the B-side, which was my song. So we were going around to DJs and stuff, giving them the vinyl and stuff, and they love vinyl. So, you know, of course, they were accepting it. Some of them would play it or whatever. But Barbara Tucker always has a party at the Winter Music Conference. And I heard that she opens the floor for people to come in, you know, to sing or whatever. And, you know, they just play a beat. It was Maurice Joshua playing that year. And I was like, oh, should I do it? I said, yeah, I'm going to do it. So I wanted to come up with something original, and I'm pretty good at that. Like, you got a pretty voice to make me cry. Oh, thank you so much. I hope it's tears of joy. It's like, oh, that's so bad. It's making me cry. But it make my eyes water. But so I came up with this song, Who's in the House? Because I figured there were people from all over the country and all over the world at the Winter Music Conference. So I wanted to ask them a question. So I got up, you know, and I said, I want to ask everybody a question. And he was blocked out for the music. I was like, who's in the house? We got Israel in the house. Chicago's in the house. We got South Beach in the house. It's Cleveland in the house. We got, you know, so I did like, you know, a little bit of it and did a little riffing and whatnot. Did my thing, you know, they were like, oh, that was good. That was good. People were coming over to thank me, you know, to congratulate me. Like, oh, that was so good. Do you know the whole time I was there, and I was there for a good hour and a half, from what I remember, nobody else took the stage. Nobody else got up to sing. They were like, you shut it down. Like, I don't think anybody... You shut it down. So I was like, I should probably make that a song, you know, but I never did. I mean, there's still chance. There's still time, of course, but I never did make that song. But I do think of it a lot of time. Who's in the house? Hey, yeah, we've got Hawaii in the house. That's going to be one of my things in here when there's a bunch of people in the room, you know, so I can shout them out in a song. So everybody can tell me where you're from. Let me see. Okay. I'm making some tea. That's what I'm doing. I be forgetting what I'm doing, so I have to really like concentrate, Robert. Concentrate. This is the mind of a creative, okay? You are getting an inside track on the mind of a creative person. Because our mind be jumping, and it may be ADD, ADHD. I don't know, because I've never been diagnosed. Even though all my life I've been like this. And I remember I was really young, and I was in first grade, right? And I used to have a report card. The first semester I'm in first grade. The second semester I'm in second grade. Because first and second grade were in the same room. So I would be sitting there doing my work in first grade and watching what they're doing on second grade, and then I would be doing their work. So I got promoted. So they bumped me up. So then when I was in like fifth grade, I got in a lot. I was always getting in trouble. Because I was always talking a lot. I was disruptive, as they say. So, but it wasn't my fault. People be talking to me and I would just be talking back, right? Oh, y'all left Hawaii already? I'm gonna go back to Hawaii for husband's birthday. So I would just be talking back, but I would be doing my work while I'm talking, and they wouldn't. So I would get in trouble for distracting them. And then when we had a parent-teacher conference, the teacher told my mother that, and my mother was like, okay, so he's finishing his work, right? And they're not finishing theirs, and they're both talking, right? So whose fault is that? It's not his fault. She said, yeah, but he's distracting them because my mom was like, no, that's not his fault. Like, if he could do his work and have a conversation and they can't, that's their fault. That's their problem. That's not his problem. My mom was a mess. She did not play about her kids, right? And so they were, they were talking about stuff. So they ended up coming up with this plan. So once we finished our work in school, in that class, we were, fifth grade, so you took several subjects from one teacher. So once you finished your work in that class, she set up like a kitchen in the back and taught us how to make like candy apples and popcorn, caramel corn. We could do that. She started us doing a journal, so you could write in your journal and she would answer you back. Little things that they got together for us to do to, take us away from people who were still finishing their work. And it worked very well, of course. And I kept a journal until I was in my 20s. I don't have them anymore because they were in my storage space when I moved to New York. And I had them for about probably 7-8 years, but then I was away on tour and I wasn't getting my mail and stuff like that. Or maybe it was when I was in Germany, I don't know, but I wasn't getting my mail, whatever it was. And I think they were switching places, or I don't know what was going on, but they ended up selling off my storage space. So of course they sold all my stuff that I had in storage. Like I came back, to the city. And, I just had the stuff, clothes on my back, and my stuff that I traveled with. I think it must have been when I was in Germany, because I had a bunch of stuff that I had bought in Germany too. But I'm not absolutely sure on the timeline. But anyway, so of course all my journals were sold. And I was mad at the time. But then, I'm thinking everything happened for a reason. Maybe I just needed to be done with that stuff. Maybe it was just a burden, and so I just let it go. But I had a lot of photos. I had boxes of photos. I was collecting. I started traveling when I was pretty young. So I used to I had a girlfriend who collected matchbooks from wherever she went. And we thought it was funny because everybody's trying to get me to drink and I did not drink. I didn't like that. I didn't like the taste or anything like that, so I wouldn't drink. So we thought it was funny if I collected shot glasses from every city that I went to. And that's what I ended up doing. And I've done that now my whole life. But like all of that stuff up until I was 20 something, all those shot glasses were gone, so I had to get new ones and stuff like that. But I have several dozen, probably 4 or 5 dozen now from places that I've been. And most of them are right in my corner. I might actually show you before I get off live. I need some honey. I need some honey and I'm gonna do some ground cloves for a little antiseptic on the throat. I'm thinking about my drinking last night, and usually your throat is swollen, your cords are swollen for about 36 hours after you drink. And I'm not planning on doing much singing today, but I do need to work on some original songs that I'm working on. I just need to sing through them every day and play them every day until I'm ready to play them either for video or in the studio. But I'm hoping to have one finished and ready to go live by the end of the month. This month. And it's an immigration song. Hey, yeah, all night. And the voice feels pretty good. Like I said, I didn't drink a whole lot last night. Just a few glasses of wine and one shot. So I don't really feel that sluggish. Yeah, all night. Let me see if I can flip this really quickly. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you. I want to show you my shot glass collection. Let me see if I can flip this really quickly. And you see there, that's my mom, me, and my BFF. But you see the shot glasses? 1, 2. Those are all shot glasses from all over the world. from all the places that I've been since I was 25 or 26. The things before then are gone. Somebody else has them, and I hope that they're treating them well. Yeah. And I've been so lucky. I've been so blessed just to be able to, one, do what I love to do for a living. You know, I'm a singer, songwriter, actor, author, poet. And I've gotten to do that on a professional level for like 30 years, more than 30 years now. Oh, that's hot. Oh, about to burn my tongue. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, and gotten to travel all over the world. So it's just been wonderful. I always tell people, you know, if I never did another show, if I never performed again, I could sit back and just talk about like all the places I've been, the things I've done, the people I've met. A lot of the places that I actually stayed for a short while, whether it be like 90 days or 5 months or whatever like that. Like I have friends there still to this day in Germany and Hamburg and München in Switzerland, in Sao Paulo, Brazil. We were there for 3 weeks. And I'm trying to think of some of the places. In Delhi, India. I have people that I still keep in contact with on Facebook and what do you call it? What's that thing? WhatsApp. Every now and then we say hello or whatever on WhatsApp, wish each other birthdays and holidays. And now they're asking me about this darn what's going on with our politics and stuff. And I'm like, let me tell you, can I come move with you? Can I come live there? And I don't want to live anywhere else in the world than New York. I think I might be able to live in Hamburg if I was not a native, but if I spoke Germany. If I spoke German well. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. Aber what is kleiner? See, I don't even remember because I haven't spoken it in so long. Not so good, basically. But while I was there, I was learning, and I was getting better, and I was speaking it enough to talk to, you know, people for greetings and stuff, get to meet people and stuff like that who didn't speak. But usually you go somewhere and people say, oh, everybody speaks English. It's not true. The people who are farmers, they called them farmers because they were like small town people and stuff like that who like, you know, weren't a part of the big city. Some of the people who were doing their civil service, which was just outside of Hamburg, they didn't speak English, you know, and if they had taken it in elementary school or whatever, they had forgotten it, so they didn't really speak it. So you still want to be able to communicate with those people. And I did meet several. I'm terrible, but I did meet several guys from the military base, and we ended up hanging out. And you know, and they did not speak English, none. So my little broken German was all that we did. What are you drinking? I'm having some hot tea. I think this is Irish breakfast. A little hot tea with honey and ground cloves. And I'm about to get out of here, make these little videos that I want to make, and then I think I'm gonna get outside before the sun goes down because it's supposed to be really, really decent outside right now, but it's going to be 60 tomorrow. Oh my God! It's gonna be 70 Tuesday. Oh my God! It's gonna be 70 something on Wednesday. Oh, spring is here. Spring is here. Spring is here. I want it to be spring so bad. I want it to be warm so bad. I don't mind the rain. Just get rid of the snow and the cold weather and the coats and scarves and the hats and gloves and boots and the wool. Get rid of the wool, y'all. Get rid of the wool. Get rid of it, please. It's me being dramatic. Maybe I'm gonna clip it and put it up on TikTok. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope that you feel wonderful and the baby is doing well. Yes, it's a blessing to have a child, and a healthy child at that. So just enjoy every minute of it. Even the hard, stuff that you're like, just enjoy it. Enjoy it. I will see you. I don't know when. I might be here tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, so I might come through tomorrow. But I don't know what time. But you be asking me what time I'll be here, so we might be able to, Let me look at something real quick. You know what? Because what I'm trying to do, which it didn't work today, I was down and out, ain't had no place to sleep. My only worry was finding food to eat. I like to do Sundays. I like to do early on Sundays. And I'm gonna give a ballpark figure. Even though, because I'm checking my analytics and it says when your followers are online, mostly online, and obviously didn't work out today because ain't nobody, not present company and not included, but like most of my followers is not up in here. They're not even come through to say hello. So I don't know where they at. But it says that they're online at this hour at 2 o'clock, and I ain't seen them. So, and I love when I just jump on here and there's like 20, 30 people come in the room, and of course there'll be some bots or whatever, some trolls, but I don't mind the trolls. We get along just fine. They do what they got to do, and I do what I got to do. And we both be happy. Tomorrow's Sunday, right? What it says is most of my viewers are on from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. So if I'm in the house tomorrow, which I kind of doubt it, I may do early tomorrow before I go out. But if I'm in the house around between 2 and 4, then I'll probably go on between 2 and 4. So this is Robert Anton, your singer-songwriter, actor, author, poet, signing out. Peace be with you and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Now, how do you cut the thing off? There we go. Da-da-doo-doo. Da-da-doo-doo.